Hello viewers, I am Nitin, you are watching Nodal Stack, and in this video we'll be learning about variables and data types in JavaScript. Let's begin with the video. Variables and data types in JavaScript. So as we all know that our computer contains something called as a RAM. Okay, RAM is basically a type of memory which has a lot of memory locations which can store data. Now let us consider a case where you are planning to write a program which stores your age. Okay, so let's say you store this age at a memory location of 00002. Let's say your age is 25, so 25 gets stored at this particular location. Now next year when your age increments by 1, you again will have to make an update in the RAM at this same location of 00002. Now this is okay in the case where your program only has one variable, but in reality, your program generally contains a lot of variables, and it is practically not possible to remember the memory locations and use them directly to store your data. And that is where the concept of variables has arrived in JavaScript. So let's say we call this particular memory block age. So in JavaScript, you can do something like var age equal to 25, and let's say in the next year, you can update it to age equal to 26. So it allows us to do something like this. Now variable definition can be done in multiple ways. Okay, we can use var, or we can also use let and const. Now I've already made a detailed video on the usage of let, var and const. I'll put a link of the video in the description. That way you'll get a better understanding about all the three. For this particular video, I'll try to give examples using var. Let's talk about the data types now. What type of data can JavaScript store? That is basically a data type. Now JavaScript provides two types of data types. One is primitive data type and the other is non-primitive or composite data type. Primitive data type contains strings, booleans, number, null and undefined. Now what is a string? String is basically a sequence of characters. What is a boolean? It's simply yes no value, okay, which is stored as true or false. So a boolean is basically that can contain only true or false. The number data type will basically store any integer or floating numbers. The last two, that is the null and undefined, they sound quite similar, right? Isn't it? But if we talk about undefined, let us consider a case where you have declared a variable var age, but you have not given any value to it. So in that case, JavaScript will by itself give it a value of undefined. Now let's consider a case where your variable can be optional. Okay, so it either can contain value or it might have a missing value. In the case of a missing value, when you would like to give explicitly a non-existence of value, you provide null in that case. Undefined is implicit and null is something that a developer, that is you, who has given explicitly. So this is the main difference between null and undefined. Now talking about the non-primitive or composite data types, it basically contains object or arrays. Now what is an object? An object is basically key value pairs related to some single entity. Now let's say if I give an example of user, a user can contain multiple properties like first name, last name, city, country, right? So all these are the variables that are associated with the same person, so you can wrap them in an object. An object can have the values as strings, booleans, number, null, undefined. So that is why it is called as a composite data type, because it is made using the primitive data type. Similarly, we have arrays. Arrays are basically a list of items that can be either of the same type. Generally it has to be of the same type, but it can also be of multiple different types. So it can be a list of strings, it can be a list of booleans, or it can be a mix and match of all the 5 primitive data types. Also, null and undefined are sometimes called as the trivial data types. Now JavaScript language is loosely typed and dynamically typed. Let us try to understand what loosely typed and dynamically typed mean. If we talk about loosely typed, while defining the variables in code, there is no need to mention the data type. So basically, loosely typed is a flexibility that JavaScript has provided to us, that we do not need to specifically write the data types when defining variables. So that is why we can write something like var name equal to Nitin, var age equal to 28, var is developer equal to true. So in neither of these three statements have I mentioned the data type. So that is the kind of advantage that we have while using JavaScript. It is loosely typed. If we talk about dynamically typed, during code execution, JavaScript determines the data type by itself. So that means when your code is getting executed, JavaScript by itself determines what kind of data type is being used by the variable. So it will interpret var name equal to Nitin as string name equal to Nitin, var age equal to 28 as int age equal to 28, var is developer equal to true as bool is developer equal to true. So that is the difference between loosely typed and dynamically typed. So this was all about variables and data types in JavaScript. I hope the video was informative to you. If you liked the video, do hit the like button and do subscribe to my channel in case you haven't. Thank you.